And after an eventful first chase race, we are here at chase race numero dos. As I know it's going to be frozen for a second. Sorry. I do deeply apologize. I'm sorry. There we go. There's Eric Powers. Look at this. I made a big poopy. I thought he was in the chase the whole time, so I was like looking at him the whole time. I still need to change these settings. I just fixed them. Putting everything down at like 5 below. There we go. Here at the night race at Chicagoland. Eric Powers has, like I said, a sizable lead. And so we have yet to see a 2 time. I don't know when we're going to see it, though. That's going to be the issue. Like, we never know when we're going to friggin' see this. This game has too much inconsistency. Not going to see the same guy win twice for quite a while, it feels like. As caution is out for the first time today. Whoa, Mike Cavana! Cameron Harpole, Ryder Smith, Steve Pollard in the chase. Nicholas Carrera, Ryan Acosta, and Ash Curtis. Let's take a look at what happened. So, coming off of turn number 4 here, Ponder gets into contact with the 12 of Pericles. Ponder somehow saves it. Great job working for him. As Cavana gets into another incident with Pollard as well, getting clipped in there as well. Sends all of them around. Looks like no harm, no foul for about 99.9% of them. Cavana looks like he has a little bit of back-end damage along with the 69ers. We'll be back green flag racing here at Chicago. So, welcome back once again. Same order, most likely, it looks like, I don't know. Anyway, hold on, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. It's gonna be a bit shaky for a second. Sorry. But back, green flag racing here at Chicagoland. Hopefully it's not gonna be a crazy race like it was last time. That was just stupid. Here goes Dylan Young for the lead. As there's the innocent flag. Let's go Sean Harpole for the lead here as he slides up. This track is really slick. It just rained the other day. It actually rained all week until like Thursday. The track is really slick. Harpole has the lead. Here comes Powers on the inside, though. I believe caution's out. I don't know. He's coming off of 4 here. Harpole still has the lead. DJ Curtis saves it somehow. Congrats. Crazy save there. Powers and Harpole looked like they pushed away a little bit. Those RCR cars are literally flying down this track. Here we go, battle for the lead here, going into turn number 3. It's a long race here, boys, so keep it calm. So Eric Powers will lead this lap. Maybe. Yes. It's Cavagnaro. Look at him. He has not seen the front for quite a while, I'll tell you that. As Talumpis almost loses it, gets turned by Alex Hawkins, saves it. Great save. We're seeing some crazy racing here early on. Cavagnaro looking to just see what it's like to be in first, it seems like, for him. He's not seen first place in ages. I don't think ever this season. I don't think he's led a lap. I'll check the percentage. I know he didn't lead a lap last week. No caution. Kind of happy. Green flag pit stops will definitely be an interesting factor here. We'll throw in some interesting strats, for sure. as we go to the last race before the season, before the round ends, and on the cutoff is Harrison Ponder, Joe Davis, Dylan Thoreau, and Ken Thoreau. Two dominant cars, Ponder and Dylan Thoreau, both in jeopardy of losing in the first round of the chase. So they really need some luck on their side as they go all the way up to Ryan Acosta, who has got 39 points last week, or just have somebody win. Right now, DJ is in the highest position, followed by Joe Davis. So good day for him. Could put him right on top of that top 12 cutoff, but on the bubble for sure. All it takes, though, is one bad run, as we saw from last week, and your season could be over right there and there. So look at this. Eric Powers seems to be really dominating this race, though. He's been leading about 90% of these laps so far. DJ Curtis running in fourth. Different styles right now running up at the top. Chevy, Toyota, and Ford, the top three. Three different manufacturers. Definitely a universal race here so far. So we saw Eric Powers kind of dominate Talladega a little bit. Kind of got around on the lucky parts. As here we go. Long green flag run. It's good for them. It's good for most of these guys, trying to see what they're going to do with their cars later on in the race if we have a long green flag run to end it. As look at Cavagnaro. He cannot get around this 8 car of Eric Powers. He is just too dominant, but look how close he is. He's battling. Look at Dylan Young, though, fighting here. He's now in the window. Cavagnaro trying to make a move, had to let off a little bit. Thought he was going to come down blocking him. But if you wait this long, you know you're going to try and get past. So look at Dylan Young trying to make that happen right now. I think the 20 car just doesn't have enough manpower to probably even try and pass this 8 car. This 8 car is freaking dominating this track. Let's check the laps. And he is third fastest, followed by the 2 of Dylan Young. And then Nick, one of the Guerrero brothers. I think it's Jerry, actually. Nobody can really compete with this 8 car. Harple did at first, and then he kind of just flew off in the 9th. Wow. As we completed 19 laps here at Chicagoland. 1 caution so far. Not a surprise, actually. But Dylan Young making something happen here as he goes to the bottom here down the backstretch. Chicagoland's kind of an interesting track, though. You're always turning left. It's a full-on banked oval. There's no straightaway. Look at this. Powers is loving what's in his rearview mirror as he sees the 20 and the 2 battling for a spot and the 16 looking as well. DJ Curtis really trying to get off that bubble spot. It really goes all the way up to Alex Hawkins, who's 8th up there. As anything can happen as the 2 completes the pass for 2nd. And now he's looking for number 1. Green flag pit stop should be underway here in a few laps. Look at Cavagnaro, though. He's trying to make something happen once again. He can compete with this 2 car, but not with the 8 car of Eric Powers. As there he goes down to the bottom. There's more battling here. Dylan Young actually got a good run off. He will hold 2nd for that lap. But I believe green flag pit stops will be the big factor in this race. And I would love to see a chaser win this race. Just the joy that it'll bring to their team and the confidence to put into the next round. As Cavagnaro goes down to pit, and so does Dylan Young. Early green flag pit stops for them. Hopefully it'll pay off in the long run. About half the field comes in this time around. Hopefully no caution comes out, because that'll be a heartbreak for those who came in. As here comes Eric Powers. He has a big lead, so he can afford it. Joe Davis stays out, though. But once we get through the cycle of pit stops, though, we will let you know who's going to be the leader. Because we got a big pack going here. Possible crash incident. Here's for 4 wide. Oh, boy! And they save it. Oh, my goodness. That's how you know you're a veteran in the series. Seth Cole makes a great move to save the car as they're 4 wide going into turn 2 there, as they all come down pit road. Where do we see? There's the 55. Where's the 2? Do a cycle here. Wherever the 2 is most likely where the leader is. And the 2, the Dylan Young has passed Eric Powers for the lead, and he is set sail for about 15 car lengths, about a second and a half maybe. Dylan Young with a solid pit stop in that 2 team. They really know how to get it done there on pit road, because we have just passed halfway. Everyone trying to cycle through still. Ash Curtis, I don't know if she's a lap down. I don't know if he's the running start man, though. But if it is, Dylan Young has a really sizable lead over Justin Talampis. I think it is cycle around to Dylan Young. No? Kyle Matthews is supposedly the leader. Oh, here he goes, coming off of pit road, him and Ken Thoreau. But there's Joe Davis and them. So they will definitely be shuffled back for the pack. So here they go. Late pit stops, but it does cycle back to the 2 of Dylan Young, with a 1.5 second lead over Justin Talampis. Dylan Young not in the chase though, but wow, don't pit stops make a difference. Let's take a look back here as DJ Curtis running a solid top 5 run. Good for him today. Really proud of his team as they got the job done on pit road. Not losing any spots, but unfortunately not gaining any spots either. So, interesting for sure. Yes, these 4 guys look to gang up on the 2 of Dylan Young. Justin Talampis hasn't seen victory lane this season. Looking to make it his first time. As they're catching him, he's 1.2 off now. Raymond Fisher had that horrible crash last week, looking to redeem what happened last week and bring it into Chicago with positive attitude. Hopefully get a nice top 5 here today. As now the window has closed. It's now 1.1 second lead. But then once all these guys catch up, now it's fair game. And that'll probably lead everybody else into the lead pack. But they're running single file. Dylan Young had a good sizable, almost 2 second lead off of pit road. And he's enjoying the lead as it lasts. As it is getting closer and closer for Talampis. As he's now shaved it down to a second. And that is one fast race car there. Dylan Thoreau actually with the fastest lap. Congrats to him right there. Dylan Young has the 33rd fastest lap. As we said, he had the 2nd fastest earlier. And now with these fresh tires again and grippy racetrack. Woo, that's nothing now. And now it's a .78 lead. As yes, it is getting closer and closer to that 0 mark. Talampis and DJ both wanting to go to victory lane here. Take that Penske Ford out of the top spot. And none of the top 5, besides DJ Curtis, have won a race this season. So, that repeat winner, you got to count DJ in. Definitely. He's now at a .59 that last lap. And they're being smart with it. And as we're coming down to 20 to go here. Do we have a caution? No. As this is the longest green flag run we've had at Chicagoland, I think, ever. I have not seen a faster Chicagoland race. Faster than this. Remy and Fisher going for second. Look at Eric Powers, though, trying to bite the gap to go to 3 wide for second. I don't know what they're trying to do here. They're trying to... I don't know. But they're racing like they're trying to race for a win here. They're trying to catch Dylan Young first. Remy and Fisher trying to just hold off Talampis on the top. Get back in the line. He's coming in at an angle here at this track. Is really not going to help the car at all. It'll actually lose speed. But here goes Talampis again for second. Now the lead is increasing again. Now to .7. Definitely not smart moves here for some of these guys. For sure. But I hear slow car. Ash Curtis running about the same lap times, if not better than Dylan Young. Dylan Young ran a better lap that time, though. As I think we're going to get back into single file racing here. As Talampis has separated himself a little bit from the other 3. Hopefully to make something happen here. We're completing lap 37 here, about to complete lap 38. DJ Curtis running 4th. Now let's take a look at all 16 drivers that are in this chase to see where they're running. Acosta, 26th. Not bad. A little bit. Not what he wanted for sure. Cody Evans, 38th. And I'm going down the order from their top from standings. Sam Young running 17th. Mid-pack could make something happen here. Definitely. John Skavnicki. What's he running? 38th with Cody Evans. Oh, jeez. We saw Henry Cavana. No, Mike Cavana. He's running mid-13th. That's a pretty good day for him. Mike Cavana. Let's talk about it while we're on it. He's 41st. Not what he wanted here today. But in there, Mason Powers running 37th. Another bad race for some of these guys. Oh, what am I doing? I messed up the standings. Oh well. But he's still in the cutoff though. He's just, yeah. As like I say, Steve Pollard running 40th, and Chris Washer in the 5. You saw him mid-pack in like 12th. He's running 11th right now. As look at the lead on the left side of your screen right here. .23 as the lead is decreasing for Dylan Young. We saw DJ Curtis up front, Cody Lamas in the 48. Running mid-27th with Acosta. And now the cutoff guys. Harrison Ponder, 23rd. Not the day he's looking for, that's for sure. Joe Davis in the 23. He's running 7th as we see. Dylan Thoreau in the 21 running 32nd. But his brother Ken, 16th. God, dude, voice crack is real today. But look at this lead now. It's decreased as we went through the running order. They will have to make one more stop, I believe. That will be the money stop for sure. Dylan Young, if he's running first and that pit crew does what they do, I guess you could say see you later and Dylan Young could take a nice dub. Let's look at this. Talampis is really catching him. I think we're going to pit this time around. Yes, here they come. Eric Powers with the lead. Dylan Young is Talampis right nose to tail. Trying to get as fast as they can into pit road. As like we said, this will be the money stop. Eric Powers with the lead. Once again, DJ Curtis running second. I hope he comes to lead this lap because a chaser has not led this race today. But from the looks of it, yet they are coming down pit road this time. No, DJ! DJ wanted to stay out alive so he can lead. Smart decision there. DJ will come around this time to complete his final pit stop of the day. Be on the freshest tires out of anybody in this top 5 pack, as he was the last to pit of the 5. As Dylan Young, I haven't seen him yet. Oh, Talampis comes down in front. Oh no, this would be a bad blow for Dylan Young if he can't come out with a win here tonight. But I believe this will be the race here between these two once the cycle goes through. We will keep watching them as they pass everybody down there. These guys have yet to pit. Ramian Fisher comes right on top of the two, but cannot make anything happen. Dylan Young, faster car maybe. He's decreasing that gap for sure as they are making their way through this field. Nobody can make it on field, though, that's for sure. DJ Curtis with a slow pit stop. It looked like he will capture the top 5 spot for sure, though. But it is between these two guys, Dylan Young and Justin Talampis, as the last cycle of pit stops go through. As Dylan Young trying to make a move here for the lead. As like I said, we can't count out these guys though. Saw what happened when they were trying to battle. The lead kept increasing. Oh my god. So will it happen again? I think it does cycle around. They are still in. Oh, they're in the top 10 now. These guys have yet to pit. Wait, what? Oh, they're coming out now. No, what? I'm confused. There's the 01. Where's the 91? There's the 91. Mike Cavana. Not a good day for him. But here we go. 6 laps to go, excuse me. As the lead, about 2 car lengths. We'll sit back and watch two great drivers battle it out here. 6 to go at Chicago. They have nothing to lose. They're out of the chase. They're out of it. They're done. It's just who's going to take the win. Who's going to be the first time winner this season, that's for sure. 5 to go. Because the top 4 haven't even won a race, so it will be a first time winner for sure unless crazy stuff happens. We saw Talampis actually catch the 2, so in reality is the 2 slower than the 17 here at Chicago. Here we go, 4 laps to go. The lead is about a half a car length now. Dylan Young got a great run off of turn 2. He is right behind the rear bumper of the 17. Look how close he is. Oh my goodness. This will be an exciting finish as we have gone green since about lap 3. As they have been battling it out basically all race. And I don't know if he's waiting to make a move last minute. He's looking under, but not making any moves. Will the slow car Mike Cavana be in the way with Ash Curtis? Dylan Young let up a little bit. Two laps to go. Ramian Fisher's actually catching this lead pack. He's I saw Eric Powers cut the time by 2/10. So what will happen here in these last 2 laps? This last 2.5 miles as they come into turn 3. Oh, Dylan Young. All of a sudden just slowed down. Here we got a little white flag now. Something happened to Dylan Young's car. Look at his lead now. Not what he wanted it to be, but Talampis is loving it. Coming off of turn 4, Justin Talampis will set sail and become his first win of the season here at Chicagoland. What a finish. Wow. Really saw something out of Dylan Young, but just, he felt, I don't know if he was about to spin or something. I don't know what happened to that 2 car, but man, he was right behind him too. And just let up in the end. Talampis takes a win here. And another race, 17 in a row. They've yet to go to a repeat winner. Here's your running order. Kavana had a really, really bad day. Steve Pollard, Skavnicki, and then Powers, then Evans, then Thoreau. So, this point standings will definitely be something different. We'll see you guys at Rockingham for the 3rd and final race of this round. Like I said, 12 make it. I don't know how this race. I don't know how this is gonna end, but definitely interesting. As we will see you guys next week, Rockingham. If I even have one. And thank you all for watching. See you guys next week.